put any bet on would be OG.
Okay, yeah. With 4 against, I don't know.
The games they play are so unpredictable, and I am so excited because you've been through this entire journey with me throughout all the regions, and at the very beginning, the one hero you asked me about, and I said off-lane bounty hunter, I think is legit. And I haven't gotten the chance to see it in a real game yet, and suddenly, in one of the most hyped series of the entire thing,
we get it.
I get to watch bounty hunter off-lane played by Seb. So this is going to be hype. I'm very excited to see what he elects to do. The fact that, oh, wow.
Look at that damage, solo. He didn't push back Soxa. He could just get run down here. Cuddle
He's
versus
5 movement speed faster on Bounty Hunter.
Oh, no. He has to fair fight early. Will back up. That's close. That's a lot of damage done.
I think the biggest deal here is that Janata steals 12 gold, and melee creeps went from about 33 to 38 gold down to 30 to 35. So you're stealing just that much higher percentage of every last hit when you're stealing. So I think that might just add up too much for Bounty Hunter, a hero that they did say they're going to adjust heroes as the time goes on, right, with this patch. And I think he might be one that might needs to be rethought after having all these other gold mechanics lessened and removed from the game.
And these drafts in general, who do you favor? Are you with the panel? Is VP's just a little bit easier to play? I mean,
theirs is much more straightforward.
Yeah.
OG has no save against the Batrider, no lane counter against the Batrider, but I have this feeling that OG's going to have a tough early game, and then there's going to be just 3 or 4 chaotic fights, and if they do win those, they have a Bounty Hunter. So suddenly, even though comeback gold has been nerfed, comeback gold doesn't really matter when everyone on your team is getting 5-man track kills.
He just got all 4 last hits under the tower, then paused on him. I'm just kidding. He's probably lagging, but I love it. He gets all 4 under the tower. That was, dude, it's also nice to see no one versus Sumail. I know, obviously, we talked about Sumail is on that ping, but when these two matched up, like, 2 years ago, whenever they were playing, it was by far one of the funnest matchups to watch, and we are going to get right back into it, fix up the delay. We obviously want that as well. We want to see the best possible Dota we can get. And it feels like this matchup middle is going to be very tough because Sumail looks like he's going, you always go Quas Wex now. You definitely, look at the base damage. It's almost 20 more for the DP.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
it's going to be tough.
I believe in Sumail Invoker. I don't care what his ping is. I've seen him own games, especially as it goes on, and he's just confident. And he's... it seems like he's really gelled well with the ideology of how OG likes to play. Nice tornado for that range creep. Also makes it so no one tanks a little bit of the melee creeps because he's delayed in running away.
Yep. And stun. Bottom lane on Rezo, it's actually blocking him out, not blocking him in. It is going to be 33 safe lane, so, we're mixing it up more. It seemed like 33 was actually only playing middle for a bit, but in the last couple days, he has been switching around a tad. What build do you think the Virtus.pro should go this game? Is it a I go straight up carry items game, or is it a Vlad Solar Crest kind of game?
Well, it's either he goes carry and the Bounty Hunter goes auras, or Bounty Hunter goes like the Ags build and he goes auras on 33. So I really don't know which one they're going to choose, but it's definitely one of the one of them is going to take over that aura job for the team because you're not going to get it from Invoker, you're not going to get it from Earthshaker, and since we know they're going to be team fighting, somebody has to build them.
Man, and what is going on? I'm just looking at that gold lead. I'm looking at the last hits. It's on a 1,000 gold lead already for OG. Bounty runs were 2 for 2 at the beginning, so just a slow creep ahead from the lanes. And it looks like mostly bottom lane. 33's dominating.
Yeah, early game, Batrider struggles with the last hit damage. He only hits for 42 base damage plus sticky, so he's not getting any denies, of course.
Ever.
But then Prophet has 61 damage plus the 2 treants that both add up to 48. So he's at about 110 damage in comparison to that 42. So once he starts getting levels on Rezo, you can either look to be aggressive for kills or just cut waves in general. But early game, Batrider certainly does struggle like this, even in a good Batrider game. So the fact that he's struggling this heavily, though, might be a problem.
Yeah, and then top lane, it is Ember Spirit, Keeper of the Light, a duo we almost kind of forgot about because one or the other was getting banned every single game. And this was I want to say, the most broken combo in the first week of Europe, and that's why it got banned. I'm a little surprised they left it through, but maybe this Bounty Hunter part of the reason.
We see Rezo already just ditching the bottom lane. This is the most efficient thing Batriders can do. You start getting every single CS. Batrider and Bristle, 2 of the best lane cutters, most notably because unlike the Axes and Centaurs of the world, they're not actually tanking the creeps when they're farming them. So as you see, you just run away, you sticky them, and even though No-Tail may be able to get a deny or 2 if he catches up with them, There's really nothing you can do about it as most supports.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a little bit of the XP on Zayak just to, I guess, secure to make sure No Tail doesn't mess with him too much. And Earth Spirit does like his level 3, which he is, what is that, 1 XP off? 5. Yeah, he's almost there. He's just going to rinse and repeat on the side of Rezo. I don't think you really mind giving a profit out of all heroes in the safe lane free farm as opposed to some harder carry. But
blocking by No Tail, but not, not doing too much here. He's like, gotcha. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Takes a lot of damage. And now I'm looking at the last hits tonight. This is Bounty Hunter, 19 and 14. And it's not only just the last hits, right? Because he is stealing their gold. And now it makes sense why they're up by a full 1,000 gold.
Yeah, he's even gone for the 2-point shuriken as opposed to the Janata. Kind of odd to me just because Janata is a free spell. You only have the limited mana.
You never have to worry about having mana for it.
Yeah, and you're stealing almost twice as much gold because the lower cooldown as well as the almost double the extra gold you are stealing. So he does go 2-2-0 on Bounty. I don't think he's really an Invis hero anymore if you're playing him core. Like, you're not trying to be sneaky. You're just trying to lane normally and hit them whenever you can.
So he's watched No Tail get low, but, leeching some of that experience from the neutral creeps. Resolution has caught up a tad bit. The only problem is you kind of talked about, a TP over possibly. 33, he's here. And that's a block. He has no Firefly. He's going to have to TP away. Good call by Rezo, just immediately doing it. It's long. That very well could have been a kill if they knew that. Instead, they're looking for the courier. They want this courier.
I don't think he meant to do that. I think he meant to TP tier 1, and you've been playing Dota for a long time. Those outposts haven't always been there.
Oh, he tried to trap the courier, and now he's just body blocking. Dude, 33 is owning right now.
I guess not.
We back up. Still no first blood in this game. It feels like Solo very well could get run down as well as anyone in that bottom lane if Firefly's off cooldown.
I think what makes Bounty Hunter such a strong core as opposed to support is his base stats are really good. He got like 315 base movement speed. He's got 7 base armor. He's got pretty high health regen with no items, 5 health regen at this stage in the game. So you don't necessarily have to trade all that well. You just have to keep hitting him off cooldown, right? And they look like they're going to try to kill him top as he's already almost doubling the Ember in CS.
Yep, there's
and
he's
yoinking him.
Nails him immediately. Everyone else gets super low on VP, but low's not good enough. They might be able to get the first blind side.
Wow, the fissure.
They get it, and instead he dies.
Oh
Seb's alive.
The bracer wand build.
Oh my god, he
Disaster.
just got a triple. That was a 3-against-2 engagement until we got a TP in from No Tail, but I don't know. The Pugna level 2 blast hit on all 3 of them. The level 3 shuriken hit on 1, just instantly killed him, and then they just right-clicked him.
It's just the base stats of Bounty Hunter, man. He built that bracer as well, so he's tanky.
He is, and 660 gold now. Soxa actually got 2 of those kills and then shared the other one. So all of a sudden, this 4-position Pugna feeling like a 3. Feels like they have 2 3s instead of having 2 4s like you normally feel.
You don't often see the Pugnas go for the in-lane headdress, but
they're going for it. There's going to be the cold time. He can't even get Spirit Siphon. He does. He gets double up, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. No Tail here as well. Will the Tornado finish him? No, it actually helps him heal a little bit more. I don't think Seb will go down. He sticks up to eat that last auto tag. No one. Good play.
Meanwhile,
maybe a mistake by Sumail. He did.
The rotation from Zayak, but he does take the tower with the catapult, so they didn't get the deny in the meantime, and somebody's going to be able to get this double wave. So I have to imagine, even though Rezo's very appreciative of that XP and gold injection into his game, that's not all that bad.
He's trying to push it to get it under the tower quicker, right, so that maybe it'll die. And you see purple pinging, as you said. Yo, someone get this. Please, let's see how much goes wasted. It actually looks like 0 of it will.
Earthshaker's going to TP, and this is really good for No Tail. He's only level 3, 7 minutes in. Is going to get dove by Rezo, so he might need some help. Here comes Prophet.
Can't really trap the Batrider, and obviously, but you can just right-click him out. That's what they'll do.
Looks like you just need multiple heroes to dissuade this aggression. Resolution doing a good job of forcing some rotations. But that's kind of just what Batrider does once he's level 6 or so. So making use of his hero's kit as he's working on the Boots of Travel super fast. 600 gold off, 7.5 minutes in.
Also, did Sumail miss him that kill, by the way? Middle. The Tornado just healed him up more with the Spirit Siphon, right? I felt like if they just right-clicked him once, twice more as we watch. Zayats versus No Tail, the 1v1 battle. ES versus ES. Who is the stronger? It looks like Earthshaker wins that battle.
Wow.
Enchant Totem, level 4.
He just smoked on top of a ward.
Yeah, they just placed, but they had a ward there also at the very beginning of the game, so hasn't been countered twice yet. No Tail. Oh, rune denied. Neither one has a bottle.
He was mainly smoking for a ward, so because he smoked, he may have even gotten that ward off without them being aware.
Still knowing it's there, yeah.
So that's kind of a weird one that looked like it should be just a waste, but ends up being just fine.
And for now, things have calmed down a tad. No Tail maybe overextending a tad. Stun's going to go out. Here comes the roll. Does he have a boulder to kick and get the kill there? He got it. No one. Scoops it up. Will have his phase boot. So 3-2, still a 2K lead. The Bounty Hunter has just been sitting top, free farming at this point. 21 denies.
You just don't want to walk up. It's like, God, is it really worth taking that extra 100 bonus damage and losing gold just to get that CS? I'm losing 20 gold to get like 30 grand. That doesn't sound very good.
Sumail, scared. Scaring off ILTW. Do you believe the track did get buffed, right? That's also another thing. Bounty Hunter indirectly buffed because of the gold changes. Yes. Track stayed the same.
They're trying to do a stack while ILTW's tracked.
Oh, that's going to be the purge of the Flame Guard. Won't lose his man as he jumps away. 33's in here as well. And they're going to just try to take all of these creeps middle. That'll be a kill. So what do we got? We got 9 heroes middle at 9 minutes in.
Oh,
Seb goes
that's a
down.
Huge feed.
That's painful.
And that's only 187 gold.
It is. Oh, no one. He is not done, though. He's running forward. No Tail gets a nice level 2 Aftershock stud on him, but he's going to be found. Spirit Siphon, he has one more. There's going to be the silence. The ghost flying in will be enough to eat him up. Triple kill for no one, and just like that, they string out 5 kills in a row. And they're going to possibly get this middle tower. Ghosts are going away in about 1 second here, so I don't believe they'll be able to pick it up. But it is going to be double outpost for the Dire. And we'll check the bounty rune. Seems to be almost all Dire except one as well.
This is one of the first games I've seen VP where they didn't have an advantage coming out of the laning stage, but suddenly that 2K turned into
1K
like, oh yeah, barely 1K, and it just ticked back up.
Yep. And they're up 1,000 up in experience now because of the outposts. And there's a big rotation. OG, the classic, rotate to that safe lane. Solo, he's tracked up. He's like, oh my goodness, run. Has the windlace. 350 move speed on that hero without boots.
Yeah, the question now is whether or not, what's Seb going to do with this game? Is he basically a support now? As we see no one getting gone on in the mid lane. No Echo Slam to follow up. So a hard takedown, yeah.
And Rezo's here. You got to be a little bit scared. They're bringing a lot of people. Look at that No Tail. He's like, oh my goodness. These guys might be just as crazy as us. As multiple spells fly from everywhere.
I don't know how they ever killed his DP.
Seb's in trouble. There's another Spirit Siphon. He's getting healed by Sux. A nice stun. It blocks them all out as well. No one and Zayats are kind of stuck here. We're going to see the Pugna pulled over the hill. Earth Spirit could be the next one to die, but a perfect ultimate from him. Hits onto 3. Will they kill Sumail? The Spirit Siphon. The boulder kick gets it. And yes, VP is just as crazy as UOG as a 5v5 fight happens middle. At the 11-minute mark with VP coming out very much ahead.
Yeah, the panel highlighted this. They don't have any team fight other than the Shaker. So until Blink, which is what, coming maybe 20 minutes into the game, unless they get some track kills, you don't have team fight. As opposed to Coddle, Batrider, Earth Spirit, Ember, like all these heroes are very ready to fight at this stage in the game. So VP, very happy to group up against Bounty Hunter. I don't think they've forgotten how to play against a hero like this. You just can't feed pickoffs, and as long as you have the superior team fight, that seems like a pretty easy, straightforward task for VP going through the mid game.
Yeah, you have to be scared because all of a sudden no one. He is the top net worth by almost 1,000, doing some stacks of his own, getting close to that Ewel's, and they do not have a Ewel's counter this game, so he's already beginning off 3-4 Spirit Siphons a fight. Now it's even more guaranteed.
Zayak's going for Necrobook first on Earth Spirit.
Whoa.
Curious
any reasoning?
It'll help him farm. Yeah. I can't really think about why else.
Oh, 33. He was about to get dove by Rezo, and then the Pugna Ward blasted him. He's just going to clear out all these creeps, defend the tower. Once again, 4 heroes top from OG now. Only Seb not there, farming up bottom.
Yeah, Seb has realized that his hero's fallen off a bit. There is this awkward stage as Bounty Hunter where you feel so strong in the lane, and then next you're like, okay, well, they're grouping up. What do I do now? I don't clear waves. I don't farm jungle. I can't hit people because they're all together. And you just kind of say, well, I guess I'm going to hit some lane creeps for a bit. As he does level his invis, level 7, so that he can be a bit more stealthy as he runs around the map.
And they do get that top tower as well as Sumail dug up a bounty rune, so a ton of team gold for them.
Is Seb going to embrace the idea of the dead lane here as we see rotation coming out from VP? The dangerous farm has proven itself to be just that.
Oh, and look at that
nice
perfectly timed roll. Yep, and I love the glyph on that low HP creep, so Rezo can boots of travel in. That's a free kill. Well played.
That's a great feeling when you're playing against a Boots of Travel hero and they glyph and TP on the creep, and you're like,
I can't do anything.
I know I'm going to die.
Yeah.
It's going to be about 5 to 10 seconds before it happens because they got to catch up to me. But
just kidding, Midas. No, the counter.
That is the one counter.
No-Tail going to try to scoop up this outpost up top. Doesn't do too much until, obviously, a couple more minutes, just giving you some vision. And it is going to be the Maelstrom Ember Spirit. It's been a while since we've actually seen a straight-up kind of damage-ish build. Even Magic, we've always been seeing the Spirit Vessels lately.
It seems like VP has recognized the only way OG can win is by splitting.
Yeah.
And they've gone for the Necro Book on Earth Spirit, which is his one way of clearing waves. We see the Maelstrom from Ember. We see another catch onto Sumail. Silenced up. He can't do anything.
There's a lot of heroes in OG getting a taste their own medicine. VP, they've been playing like this most of the turn. Like we said, they had the 13-minute win. And yeah, Rezo, he doesn't want the Courier. He wants Soxa. Maybe he wants both. Maybe he wants neither. And he's going to place down the ward. There's going to just be a raw Echo Slam into the life turn. Rezo says, what the hell? Yeah, they just throw it on the Ignis and No-Tail. He's going to get dragged back in. No,
wait,
he's not. It
yeah, Ignis cancels that. I actually forgot about that. I had that happen to me.
I did not know that either. Now the Earth Spirit taking a ton of damage. Nice silence on the 3 of them, but he will get right-clicked down. OG, they bring it back, and yeah, a little bit of anti-synergy from
Thanks
VP.
for reminding me about that one so I don't do that again, because, yeah, so the way it works is anything that pulls you in, like pulls in the target, not the Batrider, does just cancel the lasso.
So like Aether Remnant would do it as well?
Yeah, okay. It does. It's really strange. It's not always predictable. Like anything that moves you, like Spear doesn't, like Hook doesn't work that way, but like knockbacks for whatever reason do. Or taunts, I believe, yeah. So it'd be the Remnant too. Yeah, it's a very weird interaction. They have to be very careful of that from the Ignis, from the Will-O-Wisp canceling the lasso. And it kind of cost them there, I think, because Pugna would have been much further out of position, as the lasso effectively lasted like half a second.
Now we'll see VP, 3 of them middle, rotating up top. OG has split up the map now. We see No-Tail farming bottom, Sumail farming middle, 33 in his own triangle, and the other 2 top. So they are back in the gold lead, by the way, after being down about 3K themselves, so back and forth.
I have to believe Nether Shaw as a neutral item got way better because Magic resist innately, as well as the Spell Amp got removed. As we see Seb, he's getting the chase down again.
He's definitely going to go down. Double Spirits as well as a Bat. Fly above him, get the kill. Vampire Fangs found by the Dire as well. In this game, it feels pretty damn dead even.
Seems like Seb might have rotated a bit too much early on because now he needs his BKB to ever fight, and there's really no reliable way for him to get it, and he's just going to have to take the farm that his team doesn't want, and he's going to keep feeding if VP tries to shut him down. So I don't think Seb's particularly doing anything wrong. He really has no other option. He can't fight them head on. He can't just do nothing, so he's going to have to take the super dangerous from his Soxa.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he gets found. This will definitely be a kill. This time, OG, they just don't care. They back up, and they actually TP top, realizing, you know what, he's just dead.
This is what OG does best, though. Look, you pick off 2 heroes. Look what No-Tail's doing. He's just farming the bottom lane, pushing it out as a 5-position shaker. You also have to go kill 33 top. For whatever reason, I know it looks like they're feeding, but out of every team in the world, they somehow do this, and eventually they force a fight once they get their items because they've been farming everywhere that they can fight you. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for when OG thinks that they can finally fight, if ever. Their team fight, I think it's the Blink Dagger Shaker. 1,000 gold off. Maybe a solid 10 minutes from now for all we know. But as we see mid lane.
Yeah, it's going to be the Earthshaker. This is going to delay it if he goes down even more from 1,300 gold. He's still alive. He is. Oh my goodness, the heal is too much. The ulti from Nature's Prophet scares him away. And it's a smoke up actually by OG. I believe they saw that though as they ping it out. But man, this Pugna hero, BSJ, I don't know. After watching it last game single-handedly save him the game, and now this game, that just saved No-Tail. He would have straight up died there.
Yes, it's the low cooldown on his ultimate makes it so you can kind of just throw it out on anything. You can use it to lose your own health to save somebody, and then you can use it to give yourself health back. As No-Tail, he
is dead now.
Yeah, he paid the price there. I just don't know how they kill Batrider or the Ember.
Yeah, they
no
try.
Stuns.
And they don't.
They literally have no stuns.
And a quick rotation from Dire themselves. There are a lot of tracks up. Ember Spirit as well as Bat Rider are tracked. They're just going to have to try to run away from Soxa. He might get rolled on. It barely whiffs. Now he's tornadoed into the air. There's an EMP. Gets the kick up. This might just be killing the Earth Spirit. No, a perfect silence there. 33 now. There's going to be the ulti from no one. Icewall is on the ground. Zayas goes down. The Ember Spirit, they're trying to dive the Pugna. They know they need to kill him so he can't heal others up. Sumail goes down. And there's Soxa getting chased down. It's a nice play. There's no magical damage there. He TPs out. Resolution goes down.
Track kills.
All of a sudden, OG, they're gaining a ton of gold, like you said, with these track kills. And yeah, I forgot, Pugna pretty good against the Death Prophet since you just decrep TP and the Ghost. They're physical damage, so they do nothing.
I've never seen these ghosts before. They're birds.
The birds, yeah. Usually you see the fish. As we see the fight, if Zayas hits a stun, this fight may be way easier. Perfect sidestep by Soxa. But a great silence there from the Earth Spirit to even prolong this fight as long as they did. And you see the 33 with the Blade Mail. You want to aim him because you know he's doing a lot and he provides all the auras, but he's Blade Mailed. You can't. And there's Seb just right, level 9 versus 13, and the level 9's winning the right-click battle because of that Janata.
Yeah, it's funny. I said that it was either going to be Seb or 33 that build the auras, but instead it's actually Soxa who's going for the Greaves here as he gets caught by LTW in the jungle, but who's catching who exactly? They just have no stuns for LTW. He can do whatever he wants, really, as long as he has a Remnant out.
You have the ulti from Keeper of the Light, so you might think about throwing that down. VP TPing in because they have the outpost. Rezo blinks back. There's going to be the Ignis on the ground. Will they get pulled in again? They do because of the perfect chains. A third time, no, but they don't even need it. Seb goes down. Sumail goes down. And look at this. We just have battles all over the place. VP takes that one without the Exorcism as it's still on cooldown.
No Tail is going to get top outpost right before the 20-minute mark, so
nice.
They do split it this time around.
That's big. And this is a lot more. 350 per hero. He himself almost gets to level 12 off of it.
Almost blink. That's go time for OG. That's really their only initiation condition in this entire draft. So, despite how the kill score looks, despite everything, OG just has this weird way. That's how they won TI. Different roster, same thing. When they can't fight you, they just split up the map. And even though they don't have the best split push other than the Prophet, they just have 4 or 5 heroes farming, and you're killing 1 or 2 heroes at a time. But I just have to believe most teams that are down 16-6 in a similar game would be losing by more than 2K at 20 minutes in.
Oh, absolutely. And as you said, there's No Tail's blink right when he hits level 12. The same creep gives him
just
both.
gave him mana, too, because he was full health. That's the cool thing about Life Drain is it also provides mana on any full health target.
We saw that top as well when he did it on Seb. Yeah, it's quite the hero. I think this Pugna hero might be on the come-up. I don't think this should just be an OG hero, but they're the only one who's really practiced
no
it.
one. Might be in no one's land here.
Let's see how quick he is with the Essence Ring and the Ewells. They're going to blink in. There's the reveal. Is it enough to get the kill? There's a stun coming out. He does have the Ewells and the Essence Ring, but he wasn't Spirit Siphoning on the way down, so it could be a lot of problems for him. He gets a Spirit Siphon off. He's trying to run, but it's bouncing around. The Shuriken goes there. It's a godlike streak. 575 gold plus the tracks.
Yep, that's OG for you. Managed to stall the game long enough to get their fight condition and then fight you. That's textbook stuff from them. It's impressive. At this point, rather than doubting them, I just say, at what point could I fathom them ever being able to fight? And then just envision it happening in the game. As Seb, he almost has BKB from that suddenly as a hero that cannot farm. About 700 gold off.
Yeah, he gained 929 gold from that fight. Pretty good for him. Everyone else gained like only 200, 300, but that's self-gold from the bounty.
LTW might be in some trouble. No, okay. Didn't have the fissure to follow up. They already used it to get the initiation. 33. He's all about the damage this game. Yeah. Mjolnir, Blade Mail, he's just going to TP in and be a nuisance, basically setting up for the rest of his team because they don't have a tank, right? Who's their frontliner?
Exactly.
And if you have this Blade Mail Mjolnir on yourself, even if you go down, you're going to effectively do a ton of damage. And he also has the Vampire Fangs, so his Mjolnir will be
double life stealing for him.
Yeah, basically. That's the cool part about it.
Oh, middle lane. Nice blink away by No Tail as Zayas tries to roll in. And all of a sudden, this book build,
yeah,
well,
I was going to say,
middle.
We see it.
He can't roll out of this one,
These
but they're
track
scared.
kills if they feed them.
They are. There's going to be the Ignis going down. There's 3 of them caught. They get 1 kill on solo. It was a track kill. Mech going to be popped by Soxa. Do they have enough damage to bring down anyone for now? Yes, Pugna goes down first. Seb should be next. He is. Zayas gets brought down as well. 33. Look at this lifesteal. It's actually almost much, but the Ghosts are doing so much damage. No Tail gets the stun. They get the kill. 33 finally goes down, but it costs him so much, and he doesn't make it over the hill. Can Sumail get him? No. He had
Echo
one more
15.
remnant. Ooh. They back out a 3-for-3 bloodbath. And looking at the fight recap, actually gold being won by ILTW. The track, it looked like they only had one track kill there.
Yeah, only one. He didn't manage to get the other. The Earth Spear was not tracked.
You see the replay. It's such a good ulti from the Keeper of the Light, too. Pulls in 3. The chains hold him in place as well. But OG, as you talked about, he just puts a Mjolnir Blade Mail on himself on the Nature's Prophet, and they can't do anything. He's
Once
like full healing.
BKB, it's going to be even scarier. Yeah. Their only damage through it is the Death Prophet ult. And he has decent armor already, and he has decent sustain. This, like a BKB Satanic AC Prophet, the one we've been seeing kind of just man-moded up in these games, might just be the strongest late-game carry here. I'm not sure how VP can deal with it, honestly.
And the Ember went Yules after the Maelstrom. Is this just to take track off, or what else is he trying to avoid?
Oh, Yules? Maybe he's scared of an Orchid coming out, but that's not happening. I'm not sure why he has a Yules. They don't need the catch.
Feels like they need the damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's... Huh.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe something in a team fight.
Maybe BKB was worth considering for him as well, because the Earthshaker, he's quite a scary threat for him. It seems like OG understands their timings better than whoever they're playing against. I'm not trying to flame ILTW, but if OG has this BKB, you need to have, or the blink needs to be
oh, he gets the dunk. Will they be able to bring down no one? No, because he gets that BKB out. They're going to look for Seb, and he blocked his own teammate in, but Seb pops his BKB. Zyd's on the backside, rolls in. Tornado will hit onto him. 33 is just right-clicking, and you cannot do anything versus a BKB Bounty Hunter and a Nature's Prophet who's super farmed. What a perfect block onto Solo as well. Ignis goes down. Do they have the damage to bring him down? ILTW jumps over. A lot of damage. Sucks trying to heal up, but 33, he's dead. A perfect Keeper of the Light ulti wins them that team fight. Now they're going to look for more Sumail. He's in trouble, but it looks like he did save the Pug. Now I'm not sure if that's the trade you want or the save, but ILTW, big kills, big gold, and this Yules did save him from a chain combo there. So
yeah, I was a bit concerned that he didn't have BKB to fight them. I thought, you know, it's pretty obvious when OG is going to fight you with that Blink Shaker. He elects to get the DP with the BKB. So I guess that kind of played out for itself, an explanation for us as well as myself. Yep. Seeing the DP be able to frontline allows the Ember to go for this like luxurious mana item that helps him farm faster. BKB is kind of just a fight item, while Yules is a little bit of an all-around item. And what is he queuing up next for Ember? We'll have to keep an eye out for that one.
Yep.
I have to imagine it's either BKB or Ags, I think.
Okay.
Maybe Deso if he thinks they have to deal with this Nature's Prophet during BKB, but he's already got 31 armor, and you don't really counter armor with Deso. So we'll see what he... It's a big item choice, I think, coming out from ILTW. It says a lot about what he thinks his role is going to be moving forward in the game.
And a little bit mistimed glyph there. They tried to glyph the creep so the siege unit stays alive, but a couple seconds off there. They still get that bottom tier too. It looks like there's going to be a jump ahead as well. Middle.
That's a big target.
They find Pugna, and this is the one hero. Doesn't really have an escape mechanism. Just goes down. Nice pickup by Rezo, as you say. And all of a sudden, VP, they're back on track with that gold lead. They're up by 11 kills, pardon me. And barely up in gold.
God, it's so annoying to play against Bounty Hunter. They do have a ward sentry mid.
He's
doing the nice directional move, spin around.
Get it. Still, this Earth Spirit feels like fell off. Only has the book one. Get a roll. They found him again. And Seb, you kind of had to know that was happening since they already had the sentry on you before, and they just bring him down very easily.
He was too busy. Spin.
He was. Uh-oh. Zayt's is like, I'm going to get another one. Never mind. I'll join you up here. Might as well counter that sentry.
I've learned from Seb, if you can't spin on Axe, you just spin on Bounty Hunter.
With everything else.
Yep.
Get it done as they jump for ILTW, maybe thinking someone was back there. The problem here is you don't have the best pushing unless DP is ulted because of the build by the Ember. So they're struggling a little bit.
Yeah, he does have the BKB coming. I think just all-out fighting against OG is the best route.
33? Do we have? No, he doesn't have the last
3 seconds. Oh.
That would have been a huge kill as... You know, Nature's Pro at the top now, where they obviously don't gain that much gold, but you're stopping him from doing anything, and he's the strongest hero on the map. There will be a Yules.
That is a big kill. He's their only stun.
It just goes down. We see VP. They're running as 5. I'm a little bit surprised. Obviously, OG is farming elsewhere on the map, but they see the hero's bottom, and they still kind of congregate around there.
Yeah. You absolutely have to group up as as VP because of what we've seen with these track kills. They will bleed very quickly. Every kill is just worth that much more, maybe even like 2 to 3 times as much more. Yeah. As Zayak's in the bottom lane, this is a track kill. That's already a one yoink.
Yep, he is dead. No one's here, just by himself, and yeah, he's gonna pop the ghost. Oh my goodness, they're coming from middle lane. He needs to stay alive. There's going to be the BKB getting right click. There will be a Yules. On the other side, it's the Keeper of the Light going down. The Ember trying to do damage in this Ignis. It should pull in at least one more time. It does. Sep brings it down with the BKB.
No one's really low. No BKB.
He has a Spirit Siphon, though, and look at that. They just bring down the chains. Well played by VP there, and they win a big fight. And, oh, the Quickening Charm. Okay. That's a nice one, especially on someone like the Death Prophet.
It's also good on Batrider. We'll see which one of them chooses to
It feels like you want the Essence Ring on DP, so you might give it away. But we see the replay, and yeah, Zayas, it looked like he just got picked up and known. I'm like, yo, you're solo committing this ulti, but VP all the way from the top lane, run through middle, get to this fight. And
they collapse really quickly here.
They do, and a perfect Ignis there, even though, you know, the Bounty Hunter just picks him off and then picks that off. You'll see the chains here. It looks like no one's going to die. He even runs through the enemy team's ice wall. A nice double silence into the double chains. Perfect spacing. That's why no one's been on that MVP
No Tail
vote.
Getting gone on top bounty rune here. Invis ILTW finds him out. 33 on the other hand. Who's actually catching who here?
He dodges a stun. Yules into the air.
No
has
fissure.
Friends. He has no fissure. Jumps back. And that's a BKB used by 33. Rezo, he might want to go back in, but Seb, Invis, do they have any detection? Solo, you might just be giving up a kill here. And he does now. Rezo tracked up.
Still has BKB on Bounty Hunter. No BKB on 33,
It's
though.
a 4v4 because 2 heroes have died. Zayas just rolls in. Does he have his ultimate? No. 70 seconds. He actually does pop it. There's going to be 33 doing a ton of damage to him. Outpost going to 2 each. Sumail goes down. 33 getting healed up on the backline. Nice Yules from no one. They get the kill on 33. And the bounty runes will be scooped up. You see Seb use those little legs to go bottoming at the bounty runes.
He's going S and Y on Bounty Hunter.
Is this going to be like an SNY Satanic and just I'm running at people never getting stunned build, I guess?
It's very strange just because a lot of these fights, they're barely dying. They don't have any pipe. They have no Vlads. Just seems like a lack of sustain from OG on these fights.
Oh my goodness, they had vision on this. Yeah, ILTW, he just jumps back in. No one.
The Pugna.
Spirit Siphon, the Pugna keeping him alive. There's going to be the Yules again. ILTW gets the lightning proc, and now Sox is the one in trouble. Perfect chains to hold the Bounty Hunter in place. He goes down, and all of a sudden, OG getting run down godlike for ILTW. Will it be beyond godlike? That's the question.
He had no BKB for 10 seconds. Suddenly, this game got really out of control.
Yeah.
I question the Yules a bit, but I love his item build on ILTW here. It's flowing very naturally in the game. They're just continuing to chase.
Yeah, I don't blame those tips. He kind of just feeds down the middle lane, trying to stall him out as much as he can. No Tail getting danced on, but will get brought down there. No one picks it up.
They still have Death Prophet. None wasn't expended at all during that.
They're going to pop it right now. Is there a glyph? There's a glyph on Radiant and Dire. We'll see how they choose to use it. Orb of Destruction. Of course it gets picked up by the Batrider as they're pushing the base.
The Ember Spirit just took like 1,000 damage from that Prophet ulti. That was insane.
But are you just losing a full set of racks here? Orb of Destruction just got found. You got Exorcism.
I think you're definitely getting it.
Yeah. As we see, the Ember Spirit's had some good items too. The Imp Claw gave him the extra damage he needed for those last fights, and now you find this Orb, and now you get another pickup. You hold 2 of them down. Seb gonna try to right-click no one, but you can't do that. Soxa goes down. That's going to be the tower, or pardon me, the racks as well. And they just get out. That's another BKB used. And he's already almost down to 5 seconds at 32 minutes in.
Yeah, he's queued up the Vlads. I don't know what the plan was with the Sanj and Yasha. You just have sustain, like, fight them issues. Just hit them, you know? Like, they can't actually do anything when VP's running at them because the Death Prophet's innate sustain is just basically overcoming all of their damage. And they can't afford to do the same. So I think the Vlads is a good adjustment, but is it too little too late, Grant, as no one has a full Assault Cuirass?
Yeah, just flies it out. That means a lot of empty net worth in that last fight that they won. And now you just have minus armor, plus armor, attack as well. I mean, this DP is just right-clicking people down. And a full pipe as well by the Keeper of the Light. All this team gold, right? It's bounty runes. And all the towers, the tier 3 tower going down, just team gold. It adds up sometimes.
Yeah, I think raw stat items are just not going to be the way to go because of the patch change. And all these cores, you got like Yule's BKB, Yule's BKB. You have I don't see a single stat item other than that Yasha. We have BKB, Mjolnir, Blade Mail, all these just plus stat items that aren't stats.
Oh, BKB used by Rezo. Who are they going to find? It's 33. That is actually the best possible find. Bring him down. Godlike now for 2 heroes on the Dire. And No Tail TP's out.
In some trouble. He has Greaves.
Pugna will not be able to. You're not getting out. Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh, they used the Ignis. Nah, you are not getting away. Maybe a little too much used there, but you get the kill. They really didn't want him to get away.
Seb is looking for some couriers. As of now, he's not going to find any. Oh, he's going to find this one, maybe. He does see it coming.
Is this kind of...
Drodo, no! Drodo, please.
Drodo's
You have so much to live for.
Drodo is back. Drodo is dead.
Oh my god, the feather animation too. That's so disheartening.
Yo, you gotta watch Solo. You could definitely get Solo killed here. The Yasha's paying off. Blinding Light. Oh my goodness, he is really committed. I think he needs 2 more hits. There's gonna be the kick away onto Solo. He has the pushback. Not quite yet. Misses the roll. No, gets another roll because of it. What a play by Solo. Giving him the mana, giving him the cooldown reduction, and now Seb.
One more steal.
A little bit greedy.
He effectively stole all the gold he fed away, you know.
And there's going to be the Roche name. I will say, if OG, you know, you might as well give them all kill streaks. Because right now, the Bat Rider's godlike, the Ember's godlike. I believe the DP's on a 6 killing streak. You win a team fight. I know they hurt the kill streak bonus a little, but you're still making an insane amount of gold.
50% of a lot is, I guess, still a decent amount, Grant.
Because at least it's a lot to begin with.
Yeah, I think OG's got them exactly where they want them, Grant.
At the base defending, they don't really have an Aegis, an Aegis kind of rapier type hero. In 33, you can't just TP out because you can get lassoed through that BKB. Tries to trap him in, he rolls away. It feels like VP is playing him right now. OG, they smoke up.
No, this is OG's game. They know exactly where they're at. They're down by 14K, but they've fed away all the kill streaks that they could possibly imagine. They can't go any higher on the Ember as well as the Bat Rider. So now's the time to kill them, OG. You've waited this long. As Sumail, you didn't get the memo, buddy. I said to kill them, man.
Nice stun, though. And No Tail's going to jump forward. Can they bring down his Bat Rider? He has a BKB and a 4-7. Instead, he's going to chase him down. He has the gem, so plenty of vision, but Guardian Greaves will help alleviate that. Not shabby. You did lose all 4 bounty runes, unfortunately, though.
And Rezo's going for an Ag Scepter for the double lasso.
Pretty good this game,
yeah,
honestly.
I think he should be able to get 2 heroes.
Nearly every time.
If he's the initial jump, I don't think so. But if they go on like the Death Prophet first while they're sieging, it should be a pretty reliable 2-man counter initiation from Rezo there.
None of the teams actually see each other.
They're going on him top. He has BKB. No Aegis, though. He just gets pushed out of the trees by No Tail blinking in.
He's kind of scared. He wants to fight this. The rest of his team is going to be showing up. The Ember is still a little bit away. The Ignis pulling all of them in. Sumail will get pulled in one more time. Zydes has another roll because of the cooldown reduction. Just tries to get out. They want to make it to their team. Chains go down on the Bounty Hunter. No one doesn't have any more Spirit Siphons, but his ulti did just pop up.
God, he's like full health.
This isn't good. He yules him into the air. Will he pop his ulti? That's the question. Does he want to throw it out? No, he might just be going down.
Dead?
ILTW gets another kill and no one getting right-clicked. ILTW just cleaning them all up. They can't kill no one. Somebody kill him. The Essence Ring. He has a Yules in 9 seconds. He stays alive and no one tap dancing on him right now. You can't bring him down as ILTW cleans everybody else up. 33. He's getting toyed with right now. He is actually getting toyed with. Maybe you should think about ending the game since it's OG. You know, they base defended, but you bring him down a 5-for-1. How did Noah not die?
He missed like 4 attacks in a row from the Blinding Light on Bounty Hunter, and that was what they needed because by the time he landed his attacks, the Spirit Siphon was already kicking in. And this is such a weird interaction. He comes down outside of the trees.
Yeah, I did not see
I don't think they were ready for that either. And he's going to sprout him. I actually don't know how he gets out this time. There was no Quelling Blade on Noah, so I actually have no idea what just happened there.
Something got eaten, or maybe the Fissure blocked it so the tree didn't spawn.
Yeah,
because it was on the Fissure.
I have no idea what happened on that one. I still don't know if anybody wants to tweet me with that one. But
yeah, we'll look it up. As the base is getting pushed. Don't worry, guys. We'll tell you if anything's happening.
No fight.
Just kidding, we're back. Yeah, they're just taking the racks.
That was Destruction Ember, Ag Scepter, still Aegis.
That was such a good team fight. And, man, no one really is, at least for me, not even just this game, but for this tournament, he has looked like an all-star. He didn't even have ultimate up during the beginning of that engagement. He just Spirit Siphons, buys a ton of time for ILTW, and, well, 13-1 and 21 currently on the Ember. I know a lot of people I saw criticizing him like ILTW is the reason they might not, you know, do too well, and he is showing up.
ILTW is also getting his revenge on OG for last year.
Yeah.
Trying out for them and
not making it.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's actually no hard feelings there, but
Definitely
if we can make drama, I'm trying my best here.
No, I know those. I know they love, even Johan's like, I love to see them do good because then there's going to be a jump forward. Only gets one hero. The Aghanim's not quite paying up. Aegis will go down on the Ember. Soxa dies to Rezo. Beyond Godlike still, as the last set of racks might be falling here. They can't fight into that Keeper of the Light ulti. Finally bring it down. No one is getting right click, but he dodges the ulti. The Yule's perfectly timed. BKB thrown out by him. Now Silence will fly, but all the BKBs are being used.
Insane Yule Scepter.
It was indeed, and they just back up. They might jump forward. Rezo, no ulti, though. If he had an ulti there, he's getting two, but they'll just back up. 24,000 gold lead, 2 sets of racks, as well as the last tier 3. And they're going to chase. They realize, oh, book 3, so they see Seb. The book 3 paying up, and he hits the roll. Seb got a little bit too greedy, maybe not, as they turn it around. Zides might be the first one to go down. Will that last auto attack? It does. It's a track kill. Sumail goes down. It will be a buyback from the Earth Spirit.
Seb.
ILTW wants to kill 33 and Soxa, and ILTW will just clean them all up.
God.
Actually, it's Solo getting a kill, and I haven't seen they have 3 buybacks. It's not over yet, BSJ, but this game feels like it is over.
It's only 26K, Grant. We've seen better from OG.
But usually they have a gyro or a carry hero. This game,
they've got a bounty hunter, Grant.
Okay. You did say you wanted to see the offlane bounty hunter, and unfortunately he is going down. Might be the next one to fall here as well. Rezo moving forward, has his ulti if he wants, but they're just bullying him in their own base right now. Buyback from Sumail. 33 will get pulled in now as they right-click him down. 33 has the BKB, pops it, just dies. Sumail, a dieback as well. The roll in, will they kill Seb? No. Seb might kill him. Oh my goodness, he lives with 40 HP. They are diving, no one, he wants it. He's taking a lot of damage, but the ghost will eat him alive. Who's gonna tank up the fountain? Everyone, the GG is called. And what a game from VP, 53 to 18.